right, welcome to our Foundations draft. The Power Max Magic Online Vintage Cube comes out a day after I record this video, so this is probably my last Foundation draft, at least until there's an arena open or something along those lines. But I don't want to go out like a punk. My last draft was rough, and I want a little bit of a chance of redemption. So let's see how this goes. Loot Exuberant Explorer is actually a pretty good card. I'm just not going to take a green card. I don't think that's a good idea to do. I'm going to take Zombify. I like Zombify. It's a good card. It works nicely in all the black combinations, which is good. Really, just black-green's the only one I don't want to draft. I like black with all the other colors. Dauntless Veteran and Prideful Parent are both okay, but I'm a pretty big Zombify fan. Oh, look at that. Dreadwing Scavenger. We're going for redemption here. I lost with blue-black yesterday. This to today, it's going to go better. Also, this card's very good with Zombify. So I'll take the Scavenger over Big Fin Bouncer, Refute, Strix Lookout. Maybe one of these three will wheel if people take some of these other cards. Yeah, that could happen. And that would be great. All right, and here, there's Bacon to a Pie and Infernal Vessel. I've actually been a pretty big fan of Infernal Vessel. It's just, and there's also Zul Asher, which I think is worse than either of those two cards. With, by the way, Refute, Uncharted Voyage, and Gutless Plunder also in the pack. These colors seem open. This just works really well with sacrifice stuff, but also is just good regardless. You just play it as a 2-1, trade for their 2-2, and you get a 4-3. It's just a very strong card. So I like this start a lot. All right, in this pack, the best cards are like Joust Through and Indrik and Balmor, but I don't mind Fake Your Own Death or Pilfer. I think either one of these is pretty good. Runaway Together can also be pretty good, but it is kind of nice taking another black card because I'm not that heavily tied into blue, though I really do like Dreadwing Scavenger, so I would like to keep playing it. I feel like I'd rather just take Pilfer to start with. Oh, Feybloom Trick, slamming this. Feybloom Trick is so good. Just 2/1 on flyers at instant speed for 3 mana is great, and it even taps something. It's also Hungry Ghoul and a Dismal Backwater and a Refute. I hope one of these 3 refutes wheels. Sorry, Tatiova. I'm taking Feybloom Trick and quite happy about it. Oh, now there's a Banshee and a Spectral Sailor. I think I got to take the Banshee. The Banshee's just been so good. Very easy to trigger Morbid on this thing. Really good with something like Zombify. The fact that Spectral Sailor Think Twice are still in the pack is a really good sign, though shame I can't take those. And now I'll take the Billowing Shriek Mask. 4 mana for a 2/3 flying, mills you for 3, and has Threshold, becomes a 4/4. So getting some Threshold action, getting some more Zombify payoffs. All right, I'm into it. And it's a 4 mana 4/4 flyer. All right, there's a Refute. I'm going to take that over to second Pilfer. I typically don't like multiple Pilfers because it's a bit of a liability to draw one later in the game, but Refute I do like quite a bit. And now I think I'm on Fake Your Own Death. It's so good it's incredible with the Banshee. It's pretty good with the Infernal Vessel the second time. And I just think Icewind Elemental is just okay. It's kind of expensive. All right, Strix Lookout came back. I'm going to take that. I don't think I want Bloodfell Caves. I almost never splash. And then here, I think I'll take Uncharted Voyage over the second Refute, especially since it feels like a lot of Refutes going around the table. And now I'll take Runaway Together. I basically don't like splashing in this format, so Dismal Backwater, pick 14 or 13, incredible. Blue-black is wide open. We don't have any rares, but we have a lot of good cards and multiple good uncommons, so yeah, I'm thinking this is going pretty well. And didn't open anything too exciting. I'm just going to take a Think Twice here. I really like Think Twice. It's also really good with Self-Mill. I've got like Billowing Shriek Mass, the discard with Dreadwing Scavenger. Macabre Waltz is good because I've got some good quality creatures, but I already have a Zombify, so I'd rather just take Think Twice and then see what comes back. Another Zombify or a Brineborn Cutthroat. There's a Krenko too, but I'm not taking that. I think I'll just take the Cutthroat here. I've got, how many instants right now? 6. Yeah, I've got a lot of instants, and some of them are like reasonably cheap. I just think the Cutthroat works nicely, and it's a nice low-cost card. A second Cutthroat is great. Once you have 2 of these, you also just draft around them. Not that I didn't want instants already, but this makes it even more appealing. Kind of missed here. I guess I'll take the Icewind Elemental, because playing one of these isn't too bad. I just don't put a high priority on it. Another thing to note is that there were so many good blue and black cards, and I kept taking a good black card over a good blue card, like the Banshee over like Spectral Sailor, for example. So the person to our left, or one of the people to our left, could easily have gone into blue because it seemed like blue was fairly open. Like I took Uncharted Voyage passing a really late Refute, that sort of thing, just because there was an abundance of blue. But I like how this is going. I think that really could use a little bit more interaction, but I've got Runaway Together, Pilfer, Fabloom Trick can pop up there. Uncharted Voyage. The Banshee is really good for that. Yeah, I feel like pretty decent about it. And the person passing to us has 4 packs there, so I'm happy to look at some cards in a second here. Consuming Aberration is back. There's also Spectral Sailor. I think I'd rather just take Spectral Sailor. I mean, the Aberration is good, but with double Brineborn Cutthroat, oh yeah, this isn't even very close. Taking the good 1-drop flash creature. Also, note, another Backwater, Runaway Together, Soul Caller, look out. This is the most blue-black is open, set of packs that I've seen. Let's see. Stab is still at a premium here, especially with the 2 Brineborn Cutthroats. And, of course, Bake Into a Pie would be nice to pick up as well. Another Fake Your Own Death? Sure. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not playing any of these other cards. I don't think I'm going to play 2 copies of Fake Your Own Death unless I pick up a bunch more cards that work with it. But here, Vampire Soul Caller is solid. Like, I like that more than Icewind Elemental generally. Though they're both like somewhat similar. Oh, look at this. Skyship Buccaneer 8th pick. 5 mana, 4/3 flying draw card. There's a wizard in the pack too, an Erudite Wizard, but I don't really care about that. All right, Icewind Elemental's not making the cut now, I wouldn't say. Ooh, I kind of like Gold Vein pick with Spectral Sailor, Strix Lookout, and then double Brineborn Cutthroat. I'm just not going to have enough creatures for Revenge of the Rats. This card doesn't really work. Plus, the rats being tapped is just so bad. Could have just not been tapped, and I think it would have been fine. Ooh, Zombify came back? Okay, I'm in for that. Well, I'm definitely cutting a Fake Your Own Death. I guess I'll take a Midnight Snack because it's a black card. Same with the Crypt Feaster. And I don't think... At this point, I'm not playing 2 copies of Runaway Together. In fact, I might not play any. Here... Oh, man, I keep opening pretty bad packs. Burnished Heart plus Fake Your Own Death. I could take Diregraph Ghoul once again. Bummer first pick. I would have even taken a Dismal Backwater, but no. I guess with... Gold Vein pick's nice with the Fabloom Trick too. I guess with a Gold Vein pick, sure, I'll take Diregraph Ghoul. And then, there's a Stab. Someone passing double Atali. That's funny. In Raider and Flamewake Phoenix. Well, Stab is just great here. So it doesn't look like we're going to have any rares, but that's totally fine. And here, I'll just take another Think Twice over Macabre Bolts, especially with double Zombify. I don't need the Macabre Bolts. I also have a Vampire Soul Caller, which I don't know if I need all of that, but we'll see. The Runaway Together is actually not looking amazing, especially I picked up a Stab here. I could use another piece of removal or 2. Right now I'm at 22 cards, so I got room for another couple cards here. Let's see if I pick up some good stuff. Okay, there's a Big Fin Bouncer and a Burglar Rat. I think I like Bouncer. With double Zombify, it's pretty appealing. The Grappling Kraken is okay, but it's pretty expensive. I don't think I want Evolving Wilds here. The Bouncer is good enough that I should take that. Yeah, I'll do that over Burglar Rat here. Second Diregraph Ghoul, a Hungry Ghoul or a Strix Lookout, number 2. I don't think I really want the Hungry Ghoul. I don't have much that goes all that well with it, besides maybe Infernal Vessel. I mean, I could just take another Diregraph Ghoul. I think that's probably fine. Oh, another Fabloom Trick? Yeah, I'll take that over Bouncer and Refute. So it's open. It's just they've had a couple kind of bad packs here. That'll happen, though. So now I need to cut some cards. Well, I guess I'll just keep taking Big Fin Bouncers. I passed the second one. Over to the Sky Mage. I'm not a big Sky Mage advocate. All right, well, not getting anything else. The double Bouncer also helps with interaction. Fake Your Own Death's also pretty nice with the Bouncers. Maybe I cut Strix Lookout here. I'm not sure. Maybe I once again cut the Diregraph Ghouls. This is 25 cards. I also don't mind playing 16 lands, but let's see. If I look at the curve here, I've got 3 5s and a bunch of 4s. I have another... I'll take the Kraken just because I already have 3 Runaway Together and I'm currently not even playing any of them. I mean, I kind of like this Gold Vein pick here, actually. It just feels like with Double Trick, Cutthroat being big enough is good. All right, so many Runaway Togethers. The thing is, if I cut Diregraph Ghoul, the Gold Vein pick does get a little bit worse. I could also play 16 land. I think that's pretty reasonable with like a double Think Twice deck. Also, in Best of 1 with the Hand Smoother, a lot of times playing 16 land is just pretty reasonable anyway. So maybe I actually cut the Swamp because of the Think Twices. And then I have to cut 1 card here. I could cut Pilfer. Pilfer isn't bad, but I feel like I've got enough stuff to do in the early turns that I'd rather just spend mana on creatures. All right, I'm going to try this. Let's get in there. Okay. 1 and 3 is the record to beat, huh? All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep this hand. This can... We're almost dead. Can I draw stab? Oh, Diregraph Ghoul. All right, that actually goes quite a long way because this can hopefully block like the first thing they play here. They don't play a 3/3 on turn 2 or whatever. Okay, I don't love this. They have a really fast hand here. Let's see if I can draw something good. Oh, well, Think Twice is not actually that bad. So I'm going to trade for a Fanatical Firebrand. I'm not like thrilled about the prospect. Oh, they're playing Sower of Chaos. All right. Can I at least draw an island or a spell? All right, island is okay because I can refute their next thing. Oh, look at this. I don't know how it's going to go down exactly, but refute into Zombify is kind of nice. The only thing that's a little awkward is they have incentive to just use Sower of Chaos this turn, but hopefully they don't do that. Hopefully they play a spell. Okay, I'll take it. And then I can play a Big Fin Bouncer to bounce it next turn. But it would be nice if they played something here for me to refute. Oh yeah, Dragon Trainer? Yes, please. I know I could Bouncer that, but I'm so far behind on tempo, I really don't have the ability to do that. I'm going to discard one of these 5s. I guess it's probably better to discard like Tragic Banshee or Skyship Buccaneer. I could Banshee the Fanatical Firebrand, or I could Banshee the Elf. I don't think I'm going to set up a -13 Banshee very easily. So yeah, let's discard the Banshee. And then I keep the Soul Caller, and I can use that in order to get back with this Banshee probably at some point. I'll kill the Elf. And then pass the turn. And if they want to spend 3 mana to... Well, it's still kind of like spending 2 mana because I get mana back off Goldbane. If they don't spend 3 mana on Sower of Chaos to make the Tragic Banshee unable to block, I could actually chump with the Diregraph Ghoul here. I kind of like that. Saving 5 life and they don't get a treasure is pretty decent. So now I can go land. I think I'm just going to go Bouncer and bounce the Sower of Chaos. And now I feel like we're actually in pretty good shape. And then I can attack, and then I can go Skyship Buccaneer to draw a card next turn. Because now when they play the Sower of Chaos, like the tables have turned. I get to attack them for 8. If they don't have a land, especially, because if they have a land, they could equip the Goldvein pick onto the Firebrand. Well, I will trade here. That makes my offense a little bit less good, but they just had Ruby and a Goblin that makes it. Oh, okay. This is if you've attacked, you get to make a 2/1. Well, let's attack. They go to 10. Skyship Buccaneer. Okay, I don't actually mind drawing a land. So now, if they have a land, they can go Sower of Chaos, equip Ruby with Goldvein pick, attack as a 4/5. But I'm okay with that. Because next turn I've got Bouncer. And if they don't have a land, their attack is a lot worse. Because I could just trade for Ruby. They had a good turn last turn. They played 2 good 2-drops. That is going to make things a lot harder. It would have been really nice if they just had Sower again. Okay. Well, now they have it. They could also equip Goldvein pick onto the Seer Slicer Goblin, but that's not that impressive because I'll just block. Trade, I don't take damage, and they don't get a creature end of turn. Interesting. How do I want to do this? I think I'm not going to risk it. I could play Dreadwing Scavenger and hope to draw a land, but I think I'd rather bounce the Sower, attack them, and then play Goldvein pick afterwards. That seems pretty reasonable to me. Okay, they drew the land now. So now they can make the Sower and then equip Goldvein pick play. But I go to 10 here? That's not even that impressive. All right. Yeah, I go to 10. They get a treasure, but I don't think there's much they can do. Oh, I guess they can move the pick if they wanted to. Huh. They did not. I don't think I need to equip the Gold Vein pick. Let's start by playing Dreadwing Scavenger and drawing a card and seeing what we hit. Diregraph Ghoul. Yeah, let's discard Think Twice. Equip the Bouncer. Alright, they're going to take it. Alright. I guess I'll play Diregraph Ghoul here. And equip the Dreadwing Scavenger. So they can attack me for 8 here. And they can use the Sower of Chaos. But if they don't have a way to deal the last 2, then I think I've got them. I'm a little surprised they didn't block there. But I mean, I guess I could have not. The problem is if I don't attack with the Bouncer and they block the Tragic Banshee, I feel like I'm not making that much headway. The good news is, if they have me, like, I have no mana up. Like, I guess I could have Stab is the only card I could have. Oh, good. They're good gaming me. Oh, good. They're good gaming me. All right. 1-0. Let's go. All right. Well, we're 1-0, so that's a good start. What do I think about this hand? I kind of like it. I need to draw a swamp, obviously, but getting to play Dreadwing Scavenger into a bunch of Zombifies seems pretty good, especially if I draw another creature, like a Buccaneer or a Tragic Banshee or something good like that. So, okay, swamp is good. Now, do an island. It's interesting. What's going on over there? Okay, Rune Sealed Wall. Okay. Oh, Gold Vein pick actually could be good. It would have been nice to draw that turn sooner, but you know, what can you do? Oh, there's the Skyship Buccaneer. It's exactly the card I wanted. Luck's turning around here. Hopefully they don't kill my Dreadwing Scavenger. Oh, they did not. All right, let's attack. Can discard an island now. And oh, they have Sphinx. Okay, that's actually going to be fine too. They're really going to block here? They're not worried about Stab? All right, well, Fake Your Own Death's going to work as well. They can scry with the Rune Sealed Wall. I'm going to get the Dreadwing back. I'm going to get to loot again, and I'm going to get to play Gold Vein pick this turn. If I draw a land, I'll discard it. There is a chance I discard the Gold Vein pick, but we'll see what we draw. Because if I draw a good spell, I could discard the Vampire Soul Caller as well, because I have double Zombify. But I kind of feel like I'm going to cast all of these cards. I mean, Spectral Sailor is really nice. All right, I'll discard the Soul Caller. At some point, what I might do is Zombify the Soul Caller. So I kind of get good value there. The blue-black mirrors just go pretty long, but I don't think I wanted to discard a land there. Maybe I could have. It just felt like I'm going to get to draw some cards soon. Oh, main phase using this. I mean, the fact that it's main phase isn't too weird because it's not like I can block anything. Okay. No other plays. Well, I'll play Spectral Sailor off that treasure. Draw. Plus, there's plenty of time to discard lands here. Attack. Oh, I guess I could have equipped the pick. I was just kind of jamming. Skyship Buccaneer. Draw. Dismal Backwater. Okay. I didn't get to play the Backwater, so it would have been better to equip the pick, but I think we're kind of crushing here, actually. At this point, oh, they binned the Buccaneer. Huh. Interesting. Next turn, I'm not going to cast the Zombify here. I'm most likely going to just use Spectral Sailor. Since at this point, committing more to the board doesn't seem necessary. Stab the Dreadwing. Not the Spectral Sailor, huh? That's interesting. Because, I mean, the Dreadwing is also very good. I guess it's going to be a 3/3 next turn. Oh, hi, Jules. Oh, and then they Macabre Waltz those two back. Okay, so the Sphinx is pretty annoying. And we know exactly what they're done. Oh, they chose to stab that. Okay. Well, let's equip Skyship Buccaneer. Attack. And now, since I know what their hand is, I'm just going to I'm not going to use Spectral Sailor. I'm going to zombify, I think, just the Soul Caller, get back the Dreadwing Scavenger, and then actually I'll move that. Do I want to move it? Let's see, if they cast Sphinx, if they cast Skyship Buccaneer, then I would rather have, yeah, I guess I'd rather have the pick on the Soul Caller. All right, it's passed, because they're probably going to attack with Infestation Sage and then cast the 4/3, because they don't really have time to play this, not block, to try to get back a stab. The Self-Reflection is good, but I don't know that they're going to have time to cast it, because they kind of do need to block the with the Buccaneer here. Let's play the Dreadwing Scavenger first, in case I draw like a Big Fin Bouncer or something. And I know I'm going to cast this turn pretty much, so might as well do it now. I'll discard a land now. I don't really want to attack with the Spectral Sailor here, because they already have incentive not to block here, because they can copy their thing. If they trade for the Buccaneer, I'm okay with that. Okay, they did. They go to 7. And I guess I can cast Think Twice and use 2 treasures. Oh, Fade-Bloom Trick. That'll end the game. That will do it. Since I don't really see how they can be putting 2 1/1s into play and tapping something. Though, I guess I'm not going to get to tap anything, most likely, because they're just going to leave this up at instant speed. What it does mean is I guess I just don't play the Fade-Bloom Trick end of turn. And, all right, I'll take it. Don't know what's going on exactly. I have a raid card or something, or it was just kind of they're trying to turn it into a 1/1 flyer to block with. Sure. Let's use Spectral Sailor here. And assuming they kill the Scavenger, they still take 5 damage here. And that's with them having stab. They might want to throw the Sphinx into play, because it plays around a counterspell, but then it plays into sorcery speed removal, so they're probably right not to. Let's send beginning of combat. They could have their own Fade-Bloom Trick. Nope, they do not. All right, well, now if they're going to play the Sphinx, they want to play it in response here, I assume. All right, discard land. They could have Aetherize. They did not. All right. Fade-Bloom Trick. Tap the Sphinx. Boom. All right. We're 2-0. Already doing better than last time. Let's go. All right. 2-0. And the keen-eyed among you may have noticed I'm in a different outfit. Let's just say I'm recording a lot of videos in chunks these days. So here we are. I'm going to keep this hand. I'm on the draw. They did mulligan, which is nice for my win percentage. I only have a 4-drop, but Billowing Shriekmass sets up Zombify pretty nicely. And yeah, I just kind of hope to draw cards that... Oh, I'm on the play? Even better. Hand got a lot better all of a sudden. If I draw a cheap play, then... Like, if I draw a 3-drop here, this hand becomes quite good. Them not playing a 3-drop is almost as good. I didn't want to play Island because it would be obvious I didn't have Refute once they cast a spell. So, no reason to let them know I don't have that. All right. I've drawn all lands so far. That's cool. Neat. Let's play Bellowing Shriekmass and mill. Nothing that I really want to zombify. We'll see what they do. All right. They're making a 3/3 and a 2/2. I'll take 3. And I think I'm just going to set up a Fake Your Own Death here. Oh. The Banshee is kind of nice too, but I think I'll just wait and try to get this going. I mean, I hope they don't have anything. Oh, okay. They don't seem to. At least they didn't want to attack with their other things. Okay. This not great, but not the worst, because it means I don't get the effect of the Fake Your Own Death. Oh, I would have milled a Think Twice. But on the other hand, I didn't lose my creature. It's not like they had to bake into a pie. Now I can go Banshee, kill the Mischievous Pup, and I might as well attack, I think. Banshee dies, I can Zombify, and I have the Think Twice was at least a good draw. All right, they have a 4/4 here. I guess I'll attack with the Shriek Mass. So note that with Elenda, if it goes above your life total, she gets ++1. So if I block this with a 4/4 and they go above 20, it becomes a 5/5 before it dies. Let's see. I'll just block. All right, they didn't have anything. Could have played that first. I guess they didn't plan out their whole turn. Because they could have played it before attacking. If they drew like a bacon to a pie, they would have gotten a pretty, or a banishing light, they would have had a good attack. I think they just thought they had a good attack for some reason. They have a bunch of stuff in play. Let's go Brineborn Cutthroat. Think twice. Get a counter on it. Draw. Oh, a Big Fin Bouncer is pretty nice. I can't, unfortunately, it's only bounces opponents' creatures. So I'm going to bounce their 2/2, and I guess I'll play my land. The biggest reason not to play a land is Burglar Rat, but I kind of feel like with Think Twice, I don't really want to end up having multiple lands in hand if I need to play them all to cast spells. Okay. I don't mind losing the Banshee, so I think I'm just going to block with this. All right. They just have a Raise Dead, a 3/2 flyer. Yeah. All right. That's fine because I also have a Raise Dead. Let's go flashback, Think Twice, make Cutthroat bigger. It is making my Billowing Shriek Mass a little smaller. Ooh, Fabloom Trick. Another land. All right, this one I guess I won't play. Let's attack with these two. And trade. And then I think I'm just going to zombify the... Actually, I was going to get the Tragic Banshee. Is there any chance that... No, I should get the Banshee. I was looking at getting the Spectral Sailor, but I think getting back Banshee and then killing the Soul Caller seems pretty good. And then I have Fabloom Trick up to tap down Elenda maybe. Oh wait, acts hexproof from instance. I guess I can't do that. Banishing Light on the Shriek Mass. Yeah, I guess it's about to get pretty big. All right. Yeah, we'll still do this. So yeah, I can't tap Elenda. Funny. I'll tap the Felidar Savior. Draw. Infernal Vessel's not bad. Attack for 2. And I'll send in the Banshee, I guess. Okay, they traded off. That's fine with me. I'll play an Infernal Vessel, and I'll pass the turn and hope to draw another Zombify. If they have another Raise Dead, that's going to be really bad for me. Oh, they didn't, and they were off it. We take those. That we do. All right, 3-0. Got into numbers. Nice, nice. All right. Battling a pretty high mythic. Oh, I guess I'm not. I'm still in the percentages there. This hand looks good. Yeah. Turn 2, Think Twice. Turn 3, Fabloom Trick into some good, 4s and 5s, or I guess 5s. Well, drawing a Diregraph Ghoul on turn 1 is the ideal scenario. I'll tell you that much. Playing as green, also kind of the ideal scenario. Axeguard Cavalry, well, unsurprisingly, I'm just going to chill here. If they make a 3/3, then I missed on 2 damage, but I really don't want to trade 2 damage for 2 damage here. Oh, okay. I'll block. They just traded down. I don't really see why you do that unless they have a Morbid card. Oh, a Raid card. Sure. Well, now I get to draw with Think Twice, and then next turn I'm going to use the Fabloom Trick to tap down the Goblin Borders. And it would be nice to draw a 4-drop here. But we'll see if deck cooperates. I can Think Twice at the very least. Heartfire Immolator. It's not too bad. Yeah, I'm not going to block here. I could cast the Think Twice to hope to draw a 2-drop, but I think I'd rather cast the 3-mana one from the graveyard. Just seems a lot better. I could have cast it to try to draw a Diregraph Ghoul, I guess. Or in this case, Dismal Backwater, but... Alright, I'm just going to attack for 1 here, and the reason is I want to play the Skyship Buccaneer and draw a card, but I also might want to chump the Goblin Borders. I'm not really racing them, especially if they kill the Buccaneer here, like with an Abrade. They have a play at least, which is use Heartfire Immolator. Goblin Surprise. Alright, if they kill my Skyship Buccaneer, I'm not going to like this turn very much. Yeah, not playing anything on turn 4 is a beat. Okay. Block. See what they got. They've got a trick. Sure. No, all right. That's about as good as it could have gone. They're going to play a creature here. An Elvish Regrower. Okay. All right. I don't love this sitch here. Another land. I'm going to think twice. I don't think playing Vampire Soul Caller is really going to help me too much. All right, I'll play Dismal Backwater. Pass the turn. They're presumably going to go attack, and I'm going to go Feybloom Trick and tap down the Immolator, and I think I'll triple block the Regrower here. Okay. Oh, I guess they can use Heartfire Immolator. Or Sure Strike. All right, well, it actually worked out well enough. I guess I could have double blocked the Heartfire Immolator, but that also wouldn't have worked great. All right. Look at me. I talk smack about green, and I'm the one getting smacked around here. Oh, Big Fin Bouncer is really nice. So let's go Big Fin Bouncer. Bounce the Goblin Borders here. Play a land to flashback, think twice. I'm going to take some damage here. Probably 5 damage if they Heartfire Immolator the Bouncer, but hopefully between think twice and my draw step, I can draw something that gives me a little bit more play. Oh, okay. All right, well, I don't mind that. That worked out fairly well. Interesting. And then they didn't have another play? Huh. Kind of surprised by how that all went down, but I guess I'll take it. Well, now, I think I go Diregraph Ghoul and then Uncharted Voyage here and Spectral Sailor. I'll play the Vampire Soul Caller when I have the mana to just play something immediately afterwards. They have Snakeskin Veil? No. Okay, another land. Nice. I will take it. No, I'm really not going to have time for this. I'm just going to play Spectral Sailor and block the 1/1. It's not really an ideal scenario, but you got to do what you got to do. Scrawling Crawler. Oh, okay. When they draw a card, they lose a life, huh? So I have 9 mana. I could get back a Bouncer. I have a blocker already. Let's go Vampire Soul Caller. I think I'll just get back a Spectral Sailor and I'll pass the turn and hope that they attack their Scrawling Crawler into my Brineborn Cutthroat. Let's see. Okay, so as things stand, I have 1 blocker. They have 2 attackers. They can go Heartfire Immolator, kill Diregraph Ghoul, attack with the Crawler. I mean, if they have anything, I'm dead, but this is also often what's going to happen when someone draws 4 or 5 lands and the other person draws up many more. Like, they have an extra 3 or 4 spells on me, which is not an ideal place to be. Yeah, because we've mostly been trading 1 for 1. Sure. Weary Thespian, huh? I have a little bit of time here, but not a whole lot. Assuming they don't attack with the Scrawling Crawler, I guess. If they do attack with it, it works out better. No attacks. Interesting. All right, well, I'll play the Brineborn Cutthroat. Play the Spectral Sailor. Give it a counter. If they want to kill my Spectral Sailor with Heartfire Immolator, that's fine. They have a Scrawling Crawler in play. It's not like drawing cards with the Spectral Sailor is going to be all that impressive. Zombify. Okay. I could bounce their thing, but I don't think that's all that impressive either. Let's attack with the Soul Caller. Yeah, I guess I still do that, though. Get the bounce dude back. I could get the Buccaneer to 4/3, but then I would just draw on their turn, go to 2, draw on from Buccaneer, go to 1, on my turn, just die. No, they have mana for something. Yep, the Crawler comes back down. Yeah, I guess I could have sent with Diregraph Ghoul, then they Slagstorm us both. Oh, all right. Well, I guess I wasn't getting out of that one. Let's go. 3-1. Let's keep on trucking. All right, so 3-1. You know, we're cruising along. Oh, this might be the best hand I've had so far. I just have a Spectral Sailor, a Stab, and a Fade Bloom Trick, so I just actually have early plays. I feel like really the last two blue-black decks I've had here, it's not like they were like completely lacking in early plays, but I sure didn't feel like I was getting on the board. Here though, it feels like we got it. Oh, second Fade Bloom Trick. This is going to be a real nice blue-black skies game, I suspect. Okay. The Wary Thespian is not going to be too big of a threat. I'll probably not even stab it because I can just block it with one of the fairies from Fade Bloom Trick, and I think that'll be sufficient. So I'll take 3. Hopefully they play a card this turn that I can stab. There's a bunch of creatures in green-blue that have 2 toughness. Bushwhack, okay. That's not too bad. Into a Plains, interesting. All right, I'll go to 17. And do they have another play here? It's like, I guess I don't want them to have a play, but having a play I could kill. Oh yeah, like that. All right, let's just stab that. I mean, the same kind of follows true that I could kill it with Fade Bloom Trick, but I think that this is going to be fine here. And then because I have just 3, 4, 5. I guess I had 3 plus 3. All right, I'll let him attack because I actually want to block here. Okay, taps their thing for no effect. And I'm getting a card out of this. Well, not no matter what. If they have Fleeting Distraction, it's not going to work out well. All right. Maybe I shouldn't have stabbed the Healer's Hawk. Well, it worked out kind of well. Let's play a land. Let's pass the turn. I'll probably just Uncharted Voyage that thing, though. I guess I'm actually going to let them attack here, and I want to see what they play. I could use Spectral Sailor, but that doesn't seem... Well, they're not doing anything. All right, let's just use Spectral Sailor then. And then now they're going to Uncharted Voyage it or something. Oh, Luminous Rebuke for 5 mana. Great. I'm A-okay with all that. All right, now I'm going to attack for 1, play the Buccaneer, draw a card. I've got a lot of action here. Oh, a lot of action. Goldvein Pick is also pretty nice with all these fairy tokens. I spent 5 mana, they spent 5 mana, I drew a card. Oh, wow, this is going to work out really well then, because now, are they going to trade the Imperial Eagle for the Buccaneer or try to? I'm actually good, because I have, oh, they have a trick too. Let's go Goldvein Pick, equip on the token, attack, make a thing. I kind of just want to play the Scavenger. And let's draw, discard the Backwater, and I'll just play the Ghoul here. Well, is that better? I could move the Goldvein Pick onto the Scavenger. No, I'll just play the Ghoul. If they want to hit me for 5, I'll take it. And then next turn I have 2 tricks up my sleeve, as it were. And yeah, I mean, getting to tap something and bounce something is really nice. The Goldvein Pick means I'll be able to cast both, assuming I connect with it. And what I would like to do, oh, all their creatures are +1/+1. I guess I'm glad I didn't move the thing. All right, I'll take it. So now, what order do I want to do these things in? I think I'm going to Uncharted Voyage first here. Let them play and recast it, and then I can Fade Bloom Trick it, hopefully. They haven't seemed to have Refute in hand. So it would have been nice to surveil the Think Twice into the graveyard. But this still looks pretty good to me. I'll get to discard Think Twice to the Dreadwing Scavenger, and I don't really need to find a land because I'm assuming Goldvein Pick is gonna hit here. Plus, this lets my Dreadwing be have Threshold. Yeah, they're in a lot of trouble here. I'll play the land so I don't have to use the treasure. Even though I have a Dreadwing, I could discard the land too. It's not going to come down to that, I don't think. And I have Think Twice. I have a lot of ways to use my mana. Let's actually Fade Bloom Trick here. All right, that'll do the trick. 4-1. I feel good about this one. I got good vibes. All right, let's see if the good vibes continue. Battling against a Johnny here. And making my way down to Mythic with the numbers. Look, a 1-2-3 turn. And at some point, Fake Your Own Death is going to be awesome. Hopefully on the second iteration of Infernal Vessel. So it's always a little bit of an interesting play, whether you play Spectral Sailor here or not. The main reason not to is, they don't know what you're doing on your turn. I think that's a pretty big advantage. The main reason to consider playing it main phase is that Essence Scatter is uncommon in the set, and getting it Essence Scattered would be kind of annoying. I think I just try to block with Brineborn Cutthroat. I don't have very many instants more in hand. The Johnny's Pridemate could easily grow. I could have saved Spectral Sailor, but I'd really rather go turn 3 Infernal Vessel or turn 4 use Spectral Sailor. So, and plus pumping the Brineborn with the Sailor wouldn't make it not, it would still trade for a Johnny's Pridemate. Let's see if they have like a Banishing Light here. That could be one of the decisions they're facing. I would still consider that a pretty advantageous exchange. They're 3 mana for my 1 mana. A Mocking Sprite. I don't really want to trade, so I'm just going to play Infernal Vessel and pass. I don't really need to leave up Refute either. I can do that later on a turn where I want a Spectral Sailor, which could be next turn. They might go Banishing Light on the Infernal Vessel now. But if they go Banishing Light attack for 2, I'll just play a land and attack, and then use Spectral Sailor or cast Refute. That'll be my plan. Infernal Vessel's at its best against non-white decks generally. 2/2 flyer with Vigilance. And Witness Protection on that. Okay, that's fine. Now, I think it's a lot less appealing to hold up a counter. They only have 3 mana. Let's go Big Fan Bouncer. Let's bounce the Mocking Sprite. Attack for 2. If they end up having an Angel, not bouncing the Giada will be a little bit annoying. But this thing can help them cast other spells as well. They probably have more there's more likely to have spells than angels in their deck, and it also costs more mana to play. I guess I did lose a point of damage by not attacking with the legitimate business person. I like that they changed the name here. Okay, let's go Dire Graph Ghoul. Okay, they don't have anything. That was an F6 check. Block. All right, well, I will Fake Your Own Death on the Spectral Sailor here. Trade, and then it comes back no longer illegitimate, or legitimate, I guess. I mean, just attacking with the 3/2, the bouncer also would have been pretty good. Okay, we're going to pump the brakes a little here, but I don't mind it so much. Let's see what I draw. I guess I could play Billowing Shriek Mass. Maybe that's a play I make. Drawing Stab would be kind of nice. Well, I'll just draw the bouncer and attack for 5. That's going to clearly be the play here. Next turn, they're probably just playing the 3/4 again, most likely. It does actually have good blocks. And then I have to decide how I want to do this. I just keep drawing ways to remove a blocker, and now they're pretty dead because they're at 2. And even if they had Day of Judgment, the Infernal Vessel would come back as a 4/3. So this did a pretty good imitation of a blue-black tempo deck. I'll tell you that much. Helpful Hunter. That's not going to get you out of this. Wrath, then Helpful Hunter would have at least put a chump blocker into play, but it's not looking likely. You can block those 2 and you still take 5 damage. Healer's Hawk, okay. So let's see. Even without the Healer's Hawk block those 3, they still die, but I guess a Feybloom trick is... I'll tap the Icewind. I know I could tap the Healer's Hawk and they wouldn't be able to gain a life, but they're dead by a lot, and I don't know. I guess they couldn't cast Aetherize either, so they were pretty much just done for. Is that a 5/1? All right. Well, let's keep going. Okay. Battling against Mythic number 126. Not after I get done with them. Well, I'm on the draw. I just have to draw some lands. It is a little awkward to be like all 4 drops on the draw, but Big Fin Bouncers do a really good job of catching you up. And if their first play is a 1 toughness creature, then I'll just gladly trade Spectral Sailor for it. That's not quite it, but that's okay. Zombify. All right. I need to draw a 4th land. If I miss my 4th land drop this game, I'm going to be really dead. Youthful Valkyrie is quite strong, but Big Fin Bouncer is pretty good against it. Okay. Diregraph Ghoul is not a particularly good draw, but I guess it's not nothing. All right. 4th land or bust, huh? No, they don't have another Angel to play, at least. That's good. Burglar Rat. Let's discard Buccaneer. It's like with the Zombify, there's no reason not to. So now, in fact, I'm going to get to do that myself. Oh, they have a Joust Through. Nice. I actually don't mind that at all because it means they can't kill the Buccaneer here when I Zombify it. I mean, well, they can with something else, but not with the ye old Joust Through. Baking it into a pie, banishing light. There's a lot of answers. If they don't have one, though, this does technically stop their squad. They had it. Okay. I go to 11. Draw. Banshee killing the rat doesn't seem great. Let's just go Big Fin Bouncer, bounce the 2/4. It's going to be kind of funny because I'm bouncing a Valkyrie, which then they play and pump the other Valkyrie, and then I'd bounce the other Valkyrie, and kind of goes back and forth there. But I'm only taking 2 damage now, and I'm getting to hit them for a bunch. And if they, if they end up blocking here, I can just play the Banshee. They have something. They also could just block the Diregraph Ghoul. I just blocked nothing. Okay, I guess I'll just play another Bouncer. Make the same play as last time. Interesting. What do they have in hand that they could cast but didn't want to? Like Fake Your Own Death, they would definitely want to cast it, I think. Stab, totally can't be that. Huh. I'm a little interested. I've got a bunch of different options. Let's just attack and see what they do, and then I'll play Banshee to finish off the big Valkyrie. Okay. And then if they play a trick here, I've got Uncharted Voyage as well. All right. Tragic Banshee coming in. Give -13 to the big Valkyrie. They have Fake Your Own Death. Interesting. All right. That worked out fairly well for them, but I guess they just didn't want to go for it last turn with all the mana up. Jeez, okay. I mean, Uncharted Voyage is pretty good, and this Dreadwing Scavenger is going to get big pretty soon here. Okay, 4. I mean, if they have too much more, I'm dead. Let's see. Draw. Diregraph Ghoul, not super helpful. Block. Take it. 4. Oh, they also have stab? I'm the one who needs Fake Your Own Death, huh? I can bounce the big Valkyrie, and then I die. I guess I can go Scavenger, draw, discard, Diregraph Ghoul, play a line and pass. And then I don't technically die here, but okay. Well, that's a lot of youthful Valkyries, sure. Yeah, that's cool. That was unfortunate. All right, 5 and 2. We've acquitted ourselves nicely regardless, but it would be nice to get to 7. Let's see if we can do that. 4 Youthful Valkyries, at least. Probably not more, because it's very unlikely to have a 5th, but still 4. I mean, that's a hell of an uncommon to have 4 of. There's not that many uncommons that scale quite that well, but I like that they threw in the hello at the end. People just cannot help themselves. They're like, oh, I'm winning a game of Magic. Better just get so excited. I mean, it's fine, but I don't usually tend to put that on my opponent. I get excited when I win too. I don't spam them hellos and good games and stuff. This hand is pretty nice here with Billowing Shriekmass and a Zombify. They mulligan and I have a stab, which I guess I'll just use here since I'm going to do it anyway. No reason to let them play a combat trick. Okay. Jeez. All right. Let's see if I can find a play. A turn 3 play would be quite nice. I mean, I'm still feeling okay. If they play a 3-drop here, and then I don't have a play. Okay, they didn't have a 3. Of course, they didn't have a play, but at least now I can play my Billowing Shriekmass. I mean, presumably they'll play something here, but if they don't play something here, that's not so bad either. Are they worried about a Fabloom trick and they're not going to attack? No, that would be kind of crazy. Into a Courageous Goblin, sure. Draw. Nice timing, think twice. Let's go Billowing Shriekmass. And let's mill a decent creature if we don't mind. All right, a bouncer is at least something. And I kind of assume they're going to kill the Billowing Shriekmass here. It'd be... They didn't have a play on 3, and then they drew Courageous Goblin to play on 4. Unless they were playing around Refute, I guess. So they probably have a removal spell. It seems pretty likely. Oh, geez. All right, so this, when another creature dies, they draw a card. I guess I'm just going to pass here and hope they attack with it, and I can use Fake Your Own Death. I don't like it, but zombifying the Big Pin Bouncer is not really a winning play. I mean, they've got to be suspicious of what I've got here, but what am I going to do about that? All right, they're attacking with it. And the Goblin. And the Immolator, okay. It's good. It would be a good sign if they didn't attack with the Immolator or that they sacrificed it to the Hunter, because one of the ways they could get out of this is casting a spell and then making it a 3/3 and then using it to kill the Shriekmass. All right. I mean, if this works, fantastic. They even get to draw a card off this, but I don't know. I don't want to lose to that card. All right. I milled a Think Twice. Oh, I milled a bunch of things. I milled 2 5-drop creatures and a Think Twice. Okay. I like where we're at. Okay. I guess there's that. Let's see what we can do, huh? Play the Immolator, sure. All right, let's flashback Think Twice. Can I draw a Refute? Oh, Uncharted Voyage is actually pretty good. Oh, so is Tragic Banshee. Okay. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is attack for 4 and zombify the Buccaneer. I don't think it makes sense to get the 3/2 to get the Buccaneer back. I'd rather just do that. And then I have Think Twice up. They can cast the High Society Hunter and attack with the Courageous Goblin for 3. You know, I can live with that. I have Uncharted Voyage and the Banshee, so I've got some action here. Fake Your Own Death has been pretty good. Maybe I should have played the second one. Certainly possible. Involuntary Employment. Okay. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Think Twice, draw, stab. Nope. All right. So it goes. Things were looking okay, but ultimately got taken down. All right. Well, that'll pretty much wrap up Foundations. Like I said, if there's an arena open, I haven't checked the schedule. They make it pretty hard to find. If there's a Foundations arena open, I'll try to record a little bit of that. Otherwise, though, I'm moving on to the Power Max Vintage Cube. That'll be my next video up. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. We'll see how things go. And like I said, glad to be back. So, hope everyone had a good time as I got through our kind of core set gameplay here in Foundations. It's a good core set, but still a core set. And I will see you the next time I see you. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll get back into the swing of things here. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Except you. You know who you are. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.